Injora. 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 Right? Don't get me wrong, Injora makes some great products. What's the deal with Treal? What's up everyone? Welcome to RC Design Build. Super happy to have gotten your attention for this video. And in this video I'm going to talk about a brand that I don't feel like gets much recognition in the RC community. And the brand is Treal. So look primarily at the TRX4Ms. I have the big guy out here because I do want to show that they offer in the large scale and not just in the crawlers. They actually offer in stadium trucks. They actually offer them in the monster trucks. So they have different, and they have a whole variety of products that they have availability for, and that's on a consistent basis. So what initially got my attention for Treal was their wheels. To move the big guy out of the way here in a minute and focus primarily on the TRX4M in front of me, but we're also going to look at the other one here as well for a moment. So super glad you're here. Guys, this is YouTube. If you would like, you can throw a subscribe. If you want to throw a like on this video, that means I did a good job and I'm very appreciative of it. You know, and it means you took a moment to recognize that. So thank you. And even if you don't do either one of those things, again, super glad I got your attention. Super glad to get a chance to talk about something that, again, I don't think gets much recognition in the RC world. Thank you. Go ahead and just point out the fact that most people in the industry will use this brand right here, the Injora, and they do make some awesome things. So, all right, very first thing I want to point out is our brass diff cover here. That is by Treal, and that is a very heavy 17 kilogram diff cover, and that is also a Treal product, and it is also in brass and very heavy. I have it in there a little loose, don't want to ever overbind it. Right, and so here on the Bronco, who I like to call the Skittles because of all of his different colors, we have the complete aluminum Treal axle that actually came with these brass C-hubs on each one, and it came fully assembled that way. Now, the cover came as red. I changed it over to this because this was supposed to be meant for something else, but here it is again, two Treal products that are very good for these TRX4Ms. Right, and so here's the rear straight axle, right? No portal or no C-hub. Again, completely aluminum axle and the diff cover. I've done more additional Treal products because they were intended for the C3PO, the high Treal. And that's why they didn't work, is because these Treal links under here are very specific. If you look, that's actually the measurement. I will get a better video of that. But there, again, are two different styles of products. We have the blue lower links and the brass upper links. It would have been so cool if those would have fit on the other truck, but they were just too short. They did not line up. But as you can see on the underside of this thing, gives him this really nice blue and brass along with that silver and the purple, and then I've done the blue steering link, but that's not by Treal. Anyway, so right, you have these really nice looking Treal products. This guy, a complete under the body flatness. So under here he's flat. Right here all the way to here, there's nothing that it hits like it does on the high Treal. And so right here on the high Treal, as you can see, I haven't changed any links on this guy because those were intended for him. But it doesn't have that under the body flat look like the other one does. It still has its plastic links here and here. Right, and on the TRX4 here, right, the big guy, I've actually done the Treal axle entirely, which is what these are. And I've done that front and rear. Now again, I left the C-hubs plastic, and I'm going to do a full breakdown. This guy is awesome. I have so much stuff sold, and it works as a perfect drop-in replacement for the original. Their wheels are super awesome. They look fantastic. Like some of the best looking products. Thank y'all for being here. Catch you on the next one.